Is Ohana still worth it in 2026? Today, I'm sharing everything you need to know about Disney's most popular restaurant and some tips to help you score this $67 meal for a bit cheaper. It's been a little over a year since we've dined together at Ohana, and I figured it was time to return to give you guys an update about the current state of this restaurant. What was once a must visit for a lot of families has turned pretty controversial over the years. As food quality has declined, food quantity has diminished, and classic Ohana traditions removed. But before we get into our meal, let me show you how I like to eat a lot of my favorite Ohana food for a lot less money. These days, this is a pretty common hack, but I have seriously been coming to the Tambu Lounge to get Ohana food for less money for years. If you guys weren't aware, the Tambu Lounge is the bar located directly next to Ohana. Therefore, they're going to be serving up all of the same drinks, all of the same food as Ohana, or some of the same food. So I say some of the same food, so let's take a look at the menu, and we'll go over all of the drinks later on. All of the food, the lounge bites, are on the back, and as you can see, they are only available from 4 p.m. until 10 p.m. That is definitely very important to note. I have showed up here at like 2 o'clock expecting to eat some Potstickers before, and it is not gonna happen. But on this lounge menu, you can order a California roll, the honey coriander chicken wings, which are of course coming over from Ohana. They have these pork ribs, which are like sticky ribs, and they are so delicious. I love them. They have the Potstickers coming over from Ohana, which are my favorite thing at Ohana. They are so good. The Ohana Noodles, which are of course from Ohana, and the Ohana peel and eat shrimp. So you can see we have a lot of Ohana food on this lounge menu, and notably missing from this menu is the Ohana bread pudding. But don't worry, you can in fact order the Ohana bread pudding here at the Tambu Lounge. I know that would be make or break for a lot of people. If you can't get the bread pudding here, you might still want to go over to Ohana, but you can get it here. And Mom, how often do we come to the Tambu Lounge these days?
Oh my God. We know this,
Yeah, we do.
here.
He knows my order.
Yeah.
Usually when I come in to sit down, he's like, Diet Coke? And I'm like,
Well,
yeah.
He just got here, and as soon as I sat down, I'm like, oh, where's Adam? I don't see him. It feels weird being
He
here
just
without
walked in.
him.
We're here a little early. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to stray away from the Diet Coke today. I might treat myself and get a Lapu Lapu.
Oh, that's the pineapple one, right? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. I haven't had one of those in years.
But back to this menu, and we'll talk about the drinks. They've got a lot of very famous drinks on this menu, a lot of ones that you've probably seen all over social media, including the back scratcher. That's a very popular one that a lot of people like to get, but the most popular one is the one that I was talking about, the Lapu Lapu. That's the one that's served in the pineapple. It's pricey, but it's strong. So we've got a lot of different drinks. They also have a zero proof drink right here, some wines, some Kona beers and such. And then over here, some non-alcoholic drinks as well. Well, I already let you guys know what I was getting, so here we have the Lapu Lapu. This has dark rum with tropical fruit juices served in a fresh pineapple, topped with even more rum for $22. It is very rare that I get this Lapu Lapu here, and usually I'm not like the biggest fan of tiki drinks. However, we went to a really cool tiki bar in Fort Lauderdale, actually called Mai Kai, and I loved all my drinks there. So I'm feeling in a tiki mood, especially since we're here about to dine at Ohana, and figured I'd get myself a little Lapu Lapu. One thing we definitely have to do is stir this, because I watched all that rum she put in here and right on top, and if I don't stir this, I'm just going to be getting a straw full of rum. So we got to give it a good stir. Even though I stirred it, it's still a straw full of rum. That's exactly what I want. When I get a Disney drink that's expensive, I want a straw full of rum. And yeah, it's good. It's strong and tropical and fruity, and it's served in a pineapple, so that just makes it automatically taste even better. Mom, what did you get?
Well, I wanted to get the pina colada, but I thought I'd take a cue from Promise, and I got the back scratcher. This has Bacardi rum, light and dark rum, passion fruit, orange guava juice, pog juice, topped with Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey, and a bamboo back scratcher.
Wow, you really are channeling promise today with your back scratcher, and you have her choker on, you have her necklace,
I have her necklace.
and you got a back scratcher.
And I watched her video this morning from Wailulu right before I came, and I actually looked at the tree to see if her back scratcher was still in there. Maybe I'll have to put mine in there.
So you're channeling your inner promise. Try your back scratcher and let us know how it is.
I love pog juice, so it should be good. I mean, pog juice is my favorite, but it is strong. I don't know. I didn't watch her make
You
it.
just read off like 3 different rums, whiskey, and a bunch of stuff
I
in
didn't
there.
realize it had whiskey in it. Because I'm not like a whiskey drinker, but rum I can do.
You
I'm
love
more
you
of a
some
vodka
Malibu rum,
I
so.
do love Malibu rum, but that doesn't have any kick in it. Malibu is light. But this is serious.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
We're starting off our Ohana dinner with some strong drinks here. This isn't usually what we get here at the Tambu Lounge. Usually, my order is Diet Coke and Potstickers. I always have to order Potstickers for myself, but my mom has a little menu hack that I want her to share with you.
So if I order a drink here and it's not the pina colada, I usually will get just pog juice with vodka, and they're able to do it, and it's very reasonably priced.
It's cheaper.
Compared to the other drinks.
So yeah, if you just want something simple, you could just get pog juice with a shot of whatever liquor you want. You could probably get tequila, rum, vodka, but those are our usual go-to orders. We strayed away from the usual tonight in celebration of our first time back at Ohana together in 2 years.
Is it 2 years?
We haven't dined here together in 2 years.
I'm missing my son tonight. Yeah,
We
The
are.
last
My brother.
time I was here, I feel like he was with us.
He was.
So we need to channel him and bring him into the.
Yeah. We do still have another minute before we head into our Ohana reservation, so there is something else I wanted to address with this menu. Now, if you were looking at it and just looking over the prices of all of these things, you may have added them up and been like, well, if you add up the price of the shrimp, of the noodles, and the pot stickers, and the wings, you get a price that is similar to the meal at Ohana. And that is definitely true. However, you may want to look at it a little bit differently because the portions that you get here are easily shareable. Like you don't each, if you come with someone else, you don't each need to get your own order of noodles or pot stickers or wings or shrimp. Like you could order that whole meal and just share it between 2 people easily. I always like to order my own pot stickers because those are just my favorite. But all this stuff is easily shareable. So when you look at it that way, if you come with a couple people and order noodles to share between 2 or 3 people, you can get this meal for so cheap. So I know I always get a couple comments like that, but yeah, this stuff is easily shareable here. The portions that you get of this food is way too big for just one person. So yeah, come order this and share. But we're not ordering this stuff here today. We're doing a full meal so I could see if it's worth it and let you guys know. Drinks to go. Mom, you did well.
Did half.
You did well. I'm impressed. Well, our table's ready, so let's head in. Oh man. It looks like you got us the best spot in the house.
You are the person coming so early.
Wow, look at this. I didn't even ask. We got the best spot in the house. Perfect view of the Grand Flow, the Magic Kingdom, the pool, and all that stuff. And let me just say, it smells amazing in here. The meats on the grill smell so good. So I'm actually pretty excited. Like I said, it's been a little bit since I've dined here, and I am double drinking it. We've got our Diet Coke, which comes included in the meal. Soft drinks are included. And we've got our Lapu Lapu. So if you don't finish your drink over at the Tambu Lounge, just bring it right over with you at Ohana. All the drinks are the same, so you could order any of the drinks that I showed you at the Tambu Lounge here at Ohana as well. Also, the restaurant is super empty right now. It opens at 3:30 and we had a 3:35 reservation, so we are some of the first people to sit in here. I know a lot of people like coming here and dining during the fireworks, which is always pretty awesome, but I think it's also pretty cool to be here when there's no one in the restaurant. We've pretty much got the whole place to ourselves. I don't think I've ever been here with Ohana this empty and this quiet.
And I was a little chilly. I put my sweatshirt on, and I'm like, I'm sure as soon as it starts to fill up with
She's
people,
cold.
Yeah,
as soon as people come in here,
it'll get warm.
it's not going to be cold anymore. Before we get into the food, I want to talk Ohana basics. Now, this meal is going to cost $67 per adult and $44 per child ages 3 to 9. We're going to get appetizers, sides, entrees, as well as dessert. And of course, you're able to ask for more of any of the food that is brought to you.
Pineapple coconut bread, honey's on the butter. Salad's got citrus vinaigrette.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, we got 2 loaves, Mom.
Ooh, that's
2 loaves of bread? How are we going to eat all that? And our salad. So our starters, ready to dig in. And this bread here is always delicious. Mom, do you want to break bread for us?
I remember getting the bread with honey drizzled on it.
You don't remember the honey butter? Oh yeah. It always comes like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm giving you the end.
Yes, I like the butt piece of the bread. Give me the butt.
That's yours.
I'll take the butt.
Side.
I gotta say, as good as this bread here is, I think it deserves a better butter because we've just got like a slab of hard butter with some honey on top. And I love a good honey butter, don't get me wrong. But I feel like they need to do it a little better, like a nice soft whipped butter with some honey on top. Now that will be great. But I feel like they need to whip it and make it like a little soft because it's always hard to spread and I don't know. But I feel like a soft whipped honey butter would be perfect. See, I can't even like spread this on here. It's just like in a giant clump and it's just like completely going into the bread. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. It's not salted either.
Yeah, it's salt.
The bread is great. They just don't do it right with the butter. They like almost do the bread injustice because it's so good, but
Yeah.
the butter needs improvement. I will definitely say that. It's unfortunate. It has great hints of pineapple, coconut. It's like almost like a sweet Hawaiian roll, I guess, because it's literally what it is. We're in Hawaii, but it's very soft and delicious. But we can't have more than one piece of this bread because we have so much other food coming. And I guess next up we'll dig into the salad. All right, we have our mixed green salad filled with some veggies, and it's going to be topped with a delicious citrus vinaigrette that I love. Go ahead, pour our vinaigrette. Now, I don't think this salad is anything stand out, but I always enjoy having a little bit of it, and I love these like peppers that it has on it. You got a couple of different mixed peppers, and the dressing is the star of this show here. It's not quite as good as some of the other salads that you get in the family style meals like Liberty Tree Tavern or anything, but it's always pretty good. So here we have our hot appetizers and I guess our sides for our meat. We have the Potstickers, which again, those are my absolute favorite thing. And I always say this, but I'm sure they're like frozen Potstickers. I doubt they're making them fresh. Maybe they are. I could be wrong, but there's just something about these Potstickers here that I don't know what they're doing to them, but they are so good. The famous Ohana noodles. Who remembers when they got rid of them? What they get rid of them for? For like rice for a little while, and there was a massive uproar. We have our chicken wings here, which I don't know. Last time I was here, they were so good, but this time they're looking a little like not crispy, I guess you could say. They don't look too hot today. And then right behind there, our veggies. We've got some broccoli, some water chestnuts in the back. But yeah, our hot appetizers have arrived, and I'm sure our meats are going to be soon to follow, but I can't wait to dig in. The Potstickers, I'm coming for you first. What is your favorite thing on this appetizer plate? Because I actually do not know. The Potstickers too.
Potstickers, of course.
Oh.
And noodles.
Oh my gosh, I hear a woman's voice. It's not the same guy that's always here. Wow. Okay. The ukulele player is coming out. But it's not the same guy. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't been here in a while. Maybe he retired. He was an older gentleman. He's been here for literally since I was a kid.
No,
That guy. There was a woman, yes, but he was always here as well. It was usually the two of them, no?
He's different.
He was here for a while, so he might have retired, or it's just his off day. That could definitely be the case. But let's dig into these appetizers, and first, I gotta go for the tried and true. These are pork Potstickers, and they're coated with like a chili garlic sauce, they say. Now, they're not like saucy or anything. They are dry, but they're just so crispy on the outside and perfect. I don't know what it is about these pot stickers. I've had better dumplings in my days at Din Tai Fung, at other restaurants, but I don't know if it's like the nostalgia of these dumplings or what. They're addicting. They're addicting. You think it's the crispiness? They are so addicting. They only gave us like 4 or 5, so our server just came back and we're like, yeah. She asked us if we needed anything else, and we're like, we need a couple more pot stickers, so we just had another reorder of them. And as a reminder, this is a family-style meal. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet. So you're able to order more of anything that they bring you, and you don't have to order like a whole nother skillet. If you don't want more wings or vegetables, you don't have to order the whole thing. You could just say you want more pot stickers, and they'll just bring you a giant bowl of pot stickers, so you don't have to order everything. Just say what you want, and they'll be able to bring you just that thing. Or if you want everything, you could say that as well. All right, I guess I gotta try these wings here. Last time I was here, or last time I got them actually at Tambu, they were delicious, so a little sad. Here's the thing, the flavor's great. It's like a sticky honey garlic teriyaki soy flavor. They're just soggy and they're not crispy at all. So these wings are definitely hit or miss. I've had this before where the wings are either super crispy and delicious, and sometimes the sauce is like a little darker as well. And these wings could be great or they could be like this. So this is definitely a hit or miss item, and today it's unfortunately a miss, which is weird because we're like the first people here. Noodle time, and these can't be messed up. I made the mistake before of trying to get the noodles down at Captain Cook's because they serve them at the quick service also, but they're not the same at all. You have to get them at Ohana or the Tambu Lounge if you want these specific sweet and sticky and delicious noodles. Get them downstairs, they are not the same. It's exactly what I said. It's sweet, it's sticky. The noodles are super soft and delicious. It's kind of like an egg noodle, but they're a classic for a reason. I mean, when they took these away, seriously, people went crazy. Do you remember that, Mom? Oh my God. It was years ago, like when they reopened from COVID, but yeah, they called it like Noodlegate. It was like absolute insanity, but good thing they brought them back because they're just too good. But they're not even my favorite. The pot stickers are still my favorite. I know most people, the noodles are their favorite, but no, the pot stickers are mine, but they are still good. I still love them.
I love that the ukulele player is playing Moana. I have never, ever heard them do that. This is awesome.
Yeah, she's playing How Far I'll Go. I don't know where she is. I think she's back on the other side somewhere. But I love that too. Can you guys hear it? That is pretty cool.
We both have our Moana shirts on.
Yeah, I do have my Moana shirt on, so it's perfect.
I have mine underneath.
Yours is under? Underwear.
Under my Jolly Holiday.
You didn't get my joke.
Really?
I said underwear.
Oh.
And now she's playing Frozen. You don't hear it? Do you want to build a snowman?
Oh my God. The other ones never ever did this.
I feel like a lot of people would not like this because it's not like traditional Polynesian,
Oh, I love it.
but I actually love this. I don't know if this is like just a substitute for the normal guy or if she's the new person,
But she's amazing.
but I only want to come here when she's here from now on. This is great.
Peeling the shrimp. The shrimp here are butterfly and something on the backside, making it easier for you guys to see.
Perfect, thank you.
Yes, of course.
She called it our Hawaiian surf and turf. I love that, but we've got some of our meats, and this is obviously like the most disappointing thing. Look at this presentation now, guys. I mean, they are steaming. They are definitely steaming, which you love to see, but you go from getting it on a skewer to this blue platter. Oh,
I've been on a skewer recently.
it's been years, yeah, but.
We have our teriyaki plates.
And our extra stickers, thank you. All right, it is my steak time. Let's cut into my piece of steak here and see what we're working with. Looks a little well done for me. Yeah, definitely pretty well done. Now, if you wanted a more well done piece or a more rare piece, you can definitely ask, but I'll I'll stick it out. I'll tough it out for today. It'll be okay. I'm just happy it's not like super fatty, because sometimes you get steak from Ohana and it's just really not a good piece. But this is at least like a good solid piece of steak, so I'm happy with it. And look at all the juices coming out. Like, it's super juicy. All the seasoning on the bottom of the plate there looks very seasoned. And this honestly cut apart very easily. Like, it's very tender for what it is. This is honestly delicious enough that I don't even mind how well done it's cooked. Like, this is seasoned to perfection, and the sauce on it is fantastic. It's nice and salty. It almost tastes like a teriyaki sauce as well. It's really good. I'm very impressed by this, and again, for how well done it is, it's very tender. Like, I expected it to be more leathery and tough to cut and tough to chew. It's not that at all, and usually I order a steak medium rare, so for me to be saying that, I'm very surprised. Steak's on point today. Now for the other part of our surf and turf, as they call it, the shrimp. And these are the same shrimp that you get over at the Tambu Lounge. And these shrimp are so good. Now, the only thing that I don't love about it is that they are peel and eat. So you do have to peel the shell and the tail off of them to enjoy. But they are deveined, if you were wondering. And they are delicious. And I'm always so impressed by how much seasoning actually seeps into these shrimp, given that the tail and the shell is still like on them. Like, they are so well seasoned, coated in seasoning. The shrimp. You, not so much?
I don't love them. I never have. Part of it is because I'm too lazy to peel them. Like, and I love Disney. You know I love, like, the Disney.
You love the buffet peel and eat shrimp.
I love it, but I don't love the seasoning on this. It's okay.
I do. If you don't leave Ohana with a giant plate of tails, you're doing it wrong. Well, I'll have the rest. And the last of our entrees we have to try is the chicken. And this time around, it's a little bit different from the last time we were here, I believe. It's more of a Hawaiian style barbecue chicken. And last time we were here, I think it was like a chimichurri style chicken. I could be wrong though, but I think this is the only thing that has changed. And our server said it was her favorite protein out of everything, which I'm very surprised by, because the steak and shrimp are mine, and I usually skip over the chicken and don't really eat much of it, but if the chicken is that good, we gotta see it. It looks very good. It looks like there's a great like char on it, and it looks like the barbecue sauce is kind of like glazed over. It looks really good. So I'm hoping it tastes just as good as it looks. I mean, just look at the char on the bottom of this little piece I just cut off. It looks so good, and it looks like it's been like smoked really well. That's definitely an improvement. I never used to be a fan of the chicken here, but now I gotta say, I am. It's so smoky. The like grill, you could just taste the char and the grill. It tastes delicious. And I'm usually not a fan of barbecue sauce, but this one is really good. It's super sweet, and it's like caramelized over from the char and the grill. That's really good. The chicken thigh itself is super juicy, super tender. I gotta say, I'm a fan of all three proteins this time around. The steak, the chicken, and the shrimp. All three of them are really, really good. So I think our meal here tonight, we haven't gotten to dessert yet, but so far, really good. Before we get our dessert, I decided to order a pog juice, a passion orange guava juice. Now, this is the classic Disney breakfast drink, and it's the classic Ohana drink. They actually bring you a giant carafe and put it on your table here if you come to Ohana for breakfast, but you're also able to order it at dinner. So I decided to get myself a glass to go with our dessert. I love pog juice, and of course this is included. You could get this as your soft drink. You don't have to wait for dessert. You could just order this as your drink. So you get a Diet Coke and a pog juice. Best of both worlds. The perfect drizzle. Thank you so much. But now for our pineapple coconut bread pudding topped with vanilla ice cream and caramel sauce. This is another thing that has changed over the years. It used to be served with a bananas Foster sauce, and it used to be a little bit better, I must admit, but it's still very, very good. If you, for some reason, do not like this, or you have kids that may not like this, they are able to just give you a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Or if they happen to not give you a big enough scoop of vanilla ice cream on your piece of cake, you are able to just ask for more. I've had that happen a couple of times, but we've got a big old piece of bread pudding here for just the two of us. I don't know how we're gonna finish this. That pineapple flavor is so good. It also has like a really good brown buttery flavor. Maybe that's from the caramel. The caramel's like really good today. It's almost like very salty, I feel like. This is so delicious. I feel like you can't go wrong with this dessert here. It used to be better, like I said, but any way you serve this to me, it's gonna be great. And I love that you could get this at the Tambu Lounge as well, because if this is your favorite dessert, sometimes you don't wanna spend money on the entire meal. And it's great that you don't have to. You can just get it right next door. And this is definitely one of the better desserts that you could get at Disney World. So it's delicious and the perfect way to end your meal here at Ohana. We have found ourselves a nice little cozy spot here on the Polynesian beach to discuss our meal tonight at Ohana, which I gotta say was really good. It was really enjoyable. So 2 meals in a row at Ohana have been really good, but I feel like that's just the overall issue with Ohana. It's very inconsistent. You can go there and have a great meal, or you can go there and have a really bad, unenjoyable meal. And you could have a good meal in terms of food, and a lot of that comes down to the service as well. Sometimes the service is, you get really rushed service there as well. So that plays a big factor into your experience at that restaurant too. And I gotta say, our service tonight was some of the best I've ever had at Ohana. So yeah, great service, great food tonight. So all around, our dinner was great. But when you consider the fact that you're spending $67 on a meal,
It's a hard part to swallow.
It's hard to comprehend that you're gonna potentially have a bad meal and bad service and rush service, So it's a little bit of a risk. But if you do have good service and you do have good food, I think you'll have a good time like we did tonight. The one time I always think Ohana is worth it is if you are on the dining plan. It is only a 1 credit meal at Ohana. So if you're using your dining plan credits, Ohana is totally one of the places to do it. It's one of the more expensive meals that you could use 1 credit on. So if you have the dining plan, it's definitely gonna be a place you wanna consider because it's a really good value for your 1 credit. So the all-important question, is Ohana worth the expensive price tag in 2026? And I think the answer kind of depends on you and your family. If your family can eat a lot of these all-you-care-to-enjoy meals, I think it may be worth it. If your family wants to include a trip to the Polynesian resort during your Disney vacation, I think it may be worth it. If you have the Disney dining plan, I think it is definitely worth it. And if you haven't dined at Ohana in a while, I think it's worth coming back to check it out. Because of the price these days, I don't think it's a place that I would personally feel the need to stop on my yearly Disney vacation, but maybe it's like an every other year trip. I think it gets a little bit of a bad rep these days. The last couple trips I've had, like I said, have been pretty good. I've enjoyed it. But I think the bad rep just comes from people that have had an unfortunate dine here on one of those days that it's been a little bit inconsistent and it hasn't been the best. But you guys have to let me know. What do you think? Is Ohana worth the dine in 2026? Is it worth the $67? Let me know down below in the comments. Or let me know if you're getting your noodle and bread pudding fix next door at the Tambu Lounge. But thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Thank you to everyone over on Patreon. I appreciate your support. As always, if you enjoy honest Disney food reviews, I am always going to give them to you, and I'll be updating you on all things Disney dining for 2026. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one.